Hello and welcome to Golden Wings Angel Card Readings. Right now we are still working through Love and Romance for August and September 2017. And this video is for you if you are Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising and you are not in a committed long-term relationship. This is Leo single and looking for love, and this is for, as I said, August and September 2017. And I like to make a note that I do all of my praying and asking for my spirit guides to come in and help me off screen as well as my shuffling, so that by the time I get on screen here I can get straight to your interpretation and to your reading. And I've pulled cards from the Power Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine, the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. I've pulled a single card from the Romance Angels, and then I've pulled three what I'm calling action energy cards, which I'll explain a little bit later in the reading, from the Angel Answers Oracle deck, the Dolphins and Mermaid Oracle deck, and the Magical Messages from Your Fairies deck. And one is by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine, and the other two are by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so if you are a Leo and you are single, the next couple of months here is bringing quite a lot of thought energy here, because our top row we have the Ace of Michael on the left, and then we have the Nine of Michael in the middle, and to the right we have the Six of Michael. And I mean, I really shuffle these cards in between, so I mean every different way I can think of to shuffle them. So three on the top row, just thought energy cards, is quite a bit actually. On the bottom row we have Five of Water on the left, Queen of Water right in the middle, and our one fire card, Page of Fire, coming in on the right hand side. For our energy as the basis of our reading, underlying energy for both decks, we have the Ten of Michael under one deck. And I love doing both of them together because I like doing both decks, not just one, for the underlying basis of the reading, because they complement each other usually so well. And then Ace of Fire for the other one. Okay. So when I look at this, because of this card being at the basis of the far left here, there's something that's either happened in the recent past, or is just happening now, or has happened in your past, Leo, that was a sad thing for you. Some sort of loss, some sort of regret. This can be very far back in your past, and this card is an indication that you're still not over it. Or this can be something that's just kind of happened or is happening now. And the thing about this card is it's a very low energy card, low vibe energy, and it can be a very negative card or challenging card, in the sense that when you're in the middle of this card, you're only focused on all of this stuff down here. This is why we say low vibe. You're not focused on this beautiful cups that are still up here, or the divine light coming from the top. I always go the wrong way on this. From the top down. Okay? And so this is kind of a message here from your guides. The text says things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, and crying over spilt milk. And it usually has, as I said, something of regret or something like that. And since this is a single, this is for singles looking for love and romance, this is a card that you're going to need to work through so that you can create the space inside yourself to be open for new love, right? Because if you're still focused here on whatever either just happened or happened to you in the past, a lot of times you'll be closed off and you're not going to be open like you would normally be for that right person to come in or that right situation that sets up something that gets the ball rolling. So be sure to take a look at this low vibe energy, and if you're in it, start really, if you know what the situation is, most of the time you already know what the situation is. So let's start journaling. Let's start meditating. Let's start asking our angels and God and Earth Mother, animal spirits, and anything else we can to help us work through this, to help us walk away from this, and to help us look up at the light and to focus on the two the cups that are left up here and not all of this devastation down below. Now that's what's below this card here, which at least Ace of Michael is new energy coming in. It's new thought energy coming to you. And the good news here is that if you're ever wondering, like, is this a good idea? Is it a good idea to get back out there? Is it a good idea to go with this particular person? Is it a good idea to start love and romance over again? The angels are saying that the idea is a good idea, but that it might meet with some challenges when you first start off, okay? So this card is saying you're going to be getting, in the next couple of months here, a great burst of thought energy for renewing love and romance issues and energies in your life. But it's saying that it may have some complications when you start. And the complications we've just discussed, let me try to get this on this side here, I think you can see it better. The complications we just discussed are something from your past or your recent past. You've either gotten burned, which of course is very difficult if you've put yourself out there and either just recently gotten burned, or you still have that love from before that you have not been able to make peace with. And this is saying that in order for this to fully come out and really help you with this love and romance issue, this has to be dealt with, okay? And we know that that's under there because the other card that's up top here is the Nine of Michael. And the Nine of Michael is the worry card. It's a card about, just being just traumatized about something. So either it's the situation, or it's a new person that's come into your life already, or it's again this feeling of, oh, holy crap, I got burnt so hard last time, and now here I am, and now I'm supposed to put myself out there again when I'm scared, and the text on the card reads, your worry's unnecessary, and that's something that you really need to focus on. Focus on the thoughts, on the outcome that you desire, not on what you're worried about, okay? It says release any feelings of regret, guilt, or worry. And that's coming from this card here, okay? So you want to make sure that you utilize this card energy, which is this new energy coming towards you, to really vanquish this thought process that you're worried or you're frightened about something that was going on in the past. Down underneath this card, we have the Queen of Water and my dog. Both my dogs. We have the Queen of Water, and the Queen of Water is all about either a person that will be coming to you with the characteristics of somebody who gives quite a bit of themselves, or this could be you in the situation. And this could also be something that you're worried about. If you in the past, Leo, have a tendency towards, really always giving, and not really receiving, then this could be kind of what you're worried about, is that you're going to do it again, right? Because every time you get into these relationships, you give, and then something unexpected happens, and then now, you're worried about it, okay? Or this will be energy coming to you that will be a nice calming energy. It says tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving, right? So this will be some nice energy to be able to lean on to kind of counteract these worries. Now here's what's so nice for you, Leo. It starts off, right, first, August and September here, starts off where you have these bumps in the road, and you have this worry, and you have this stuff that's obviously been going on here. But we have the Six of Michael, which is the ship sailing into smoother waters. It's you getting away from whatever it is that's been, causing you problems. Right there. And that worry card, and it's moving to smoother ground. So if you really have been having some turmoil in your love life, or the fact that you haven't had a love life, right? That can cause turmoil as well, waiting and hoping. Or you've met a couple people and it's just fizzled out and hasn't done what you want it to do. This card here is saying that you're going to be coming into smoother waters. It's also sometimes saying that you could relocate or travel. So if for some reason something comes up here and you have the ability to travel, go ahead and go for that, because you're liable to either meet somebody while you're traveling, or you will renew some really passionate and good high vibe energy for love and romance. So either way, it would be really good for you. And the reason I say that is because you have the Page of Fire that's also coming in once you work through this other energy, and it is news of an exciting new endeavor. This here is usually news or a person coming to you. So I mean, if you think about it, you've got news and a person coming to you, and then you've got this smoother sailing and possible travel. So really important here, if there's any way for you to get out of your normal 9 to 5, or for you to go on a trip, or anybody invites you on a trip, or you get new news, something like that, go ahead and be open to it, because it may be just what you need to unlock the past, right? And to get your head out of these low vibe worry energies, okay? At the bottom of the decks, on the one deck, we have the Ten of Michael. Now, I think this is a very good card for you, because it says that, a situation has ended, but it's not a situation that you're bummed that's ending. It's where you finally have come to terms with something, and it's ending, and you are taking a bow, and you are like, I am done, son. Like, we are over this. So this card for you, I think, is a decent card to have in this position, because you have to get out of this in order to renew and re-go after love and romantic goals, right, Leo? You have to get past this, and you have to get past this. So if something new is coming in here, right, and you're getting to smoother waters, then this card is saying that you're going to come to a point at the basis of these next couple of months where you're going to hit some energy that's going to say, okay, this now and this now need to be put to bed, right? It's over. It's done. Whether that's a person or a relationship, or your fears about starting something new or having new love enter into your life, this is the swan song that's saying, it's over, final bow, ta-da, you're done. And here's the cool thing, and this is why I said I like doing both of these decks. So here's the energy under the one deck that's the basis of your reading, and look at this energy here then. So once you've worked through this and you say, I'm done, whether, like I said, whether it's a negative relationship you've had going on that's brought you nothing but pain, whether it's ending something that needed to end in order to start new, or whether it's just you putting away all of your negative emotions and fears about finding love and romance again, this is what's waiting for you. And this card is just passion and energy, right? An exciting new opportunity. Eee. So, I love that, because, there's always going to be positives and negatives in life, right? There's always going to be easement energy and challenge energies. And at least on your reading here for the next couple of months for love and romance, Leo, if you're single, pretty much what you're seeing here is that if you take the time to work through the challenging energy, you have a pretty good lineup of brand new energy coming in, right? Smoother sailing, powerful thought energy, powerful passion energy, because this is wands, and a new endeavor, right? So you have all of these really nice things coming to you, and at least it's nice to know that if you're going to work through things and you're in that cycle, you're ebbing and you're flowing, that if you've been down here, it's starting to go like this, right? Yay! And that's nice. It's always nice for all of us in all of our things that we're doing. Now, on the Romance Oracle, and here's how we also know that there's more good stuff waiting for you, is the card we got for you is Passion. Now, if you don't have anybody in your life right now, right, and this does not pertain to a particular person, what this card is saying is that when you open up to the passion in yourself, it's like a magnet to attract other people, okay? So it's saying go and do things that you're passionate about. So if you're passionate about hiking, or you're passionate about singing, or you're passionate about dancing, go and do these things, because that's more than likely where this new energy and new endeavor is going to come from for you, okay? Because let's face it, when we're in our element, right, which is, usually following our passion, when we're in our element, that's when we're usually the most attractive. And of course, that's when we're living the law of attraction. And that's when things start to happen. This is not an energy card when you look at it of bringing in new love. And unfortunately, neither is this one, right? This is a solitary person, right? And these are a bunch of broken cups. But Page of Fire coming in, passion. Look at this person is taking charge of their life. This Six of Michael. This person's taking charge. They're floating on air, right? They're getting the heck out of this low vibe energy. And then you have your Ace of Fire coming in. This passion card. When you have all of this stuff going for you, you can't help but be open. And the universe responds to that, okay? Now, in these readings, I decided to add what I'm calling 3 action energy cards. They are from the angels, the mermaids, and the fairies. So we basically have a guidance card from each one of them. And when I'm shuffling the cards, I'm specifically asking each set of spirit guides to give us a card of guidance, so that if we have challenging energies, and we know we've come across a few of them here, for these couple of months, what is their specific angel card or energy or advice to us that we can use that can help us move through these challenging energies and transform them so we can keep moving forward. That's how I asked the question, okay? So from your angels, it said the situation will improve. So I've got kind of a glare here. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to. And this is just, if you're having that low vibe energy, or you're having one of those days, or you're having one of these days where you're looking back, and you know that through this reading, and this is why we do these readings, you know that that's really not serving your higher purpose or your higher good, and it's not going to get you to where you want. Remember, the angels have said the situation will improve. It's a way for you to know, even you already know this, but it's just another affirmation, isn't it? That God and Earth Mother, angels, and all of your tribe and your team is behind you, right? So that you can have the success you desire with love and romance. Okay, mermaids and dolphins said, let yourself receive. And this is a beautiful card because, as we were talking about earlier, this is a card of being shut down, which obviously has happened to you and you've shut yourself down. This is a card of being shut down. And this is a card of shutting it down. But this card is at least, it's a 10, it's a gateway card, which means you've reached a pinnacle, you're shutting it down for a good purpose, okay? In order for all of this new energy to come in, you have to be open to receiving, okay? The text reads, Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. So, have you been burned in the past or recently, where you opened your heart up to love and it didn't turn out how you wanted it? It's very easy, isn't it, to just get pessimistic. And even if you think you're open, you're still looking. You're looking with the one eye, right? You're closing your eyes and you're there, but I'm still looking. But you're not. Because the thing is, most of the time when that happens, energetically, you're just closed off and shut down. And so what we need to have happen here is a gentle reopening of yourself so that you let the universe know by your actions, by your words, by your energies that you're putting out, that you're ready for love and romance. You're ready for something new. Okay, and the last card here, and I love this card, I got this in another reading too, is be yourself. Okay, Leo? You don't have to do anything or jump through hoops or be somebody else to find love and romance. The fairies are telling you very clearly that, this is already your right. If it hasn't happened, before now, it's setting yourself up, it's opening you up. You're reopening to get ready for this, okay? So if it's not there yet and you can't see it yet, you are deserving of this, and you have to remember, above anything else, don't put on anything fake for somebody new that comes into your life or for something new. You know how we always do that? We kind of, oh, this would be unlovable. This would be unlovable. And then we put on all these masks that later on have to come down anyway. And sometimes when those masks come down, we find that we're not right for another person because we weren't really putting out who we are. So if you're in a low vibe energy, or you're feeling like it's not going to happen for you, or you can't get yourself to open back up, or you're just feeling all of these fears about meeting somebody new, your fairies are telling you to be yourself. It's going to be okay. They're telling you to be yourself. Mermaids and dolphins are telling you to be open to receiving. This is how you're going to get through your challenges to get to what you want. And then the angels are saying, hey, even if it's not feeling great, even if you're scared, the situation will improve. Okay? All right. Well, hopefully this helped. And if you need to, you can come back and look at these 3 action energy cards so that you can, if you're having like an off day, you can pull yourself back on, right, with these messages. And hopefully this gave you some guidance. I'll be back in October for your next October, November, and December love and romance reading to finish out the year. And love and light always. And thank you so much. I'll see you next time.